Hello, this is Amy from iTradeAIMS.net, AIMS Stress-Free Trading, and welcome to another episode of the London Report. Thank you very much for joining me. Today I'm going to talk about how we made 142 pips in just 16 minutes in this London Open, so stay tuned. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you get notification every time there's a new video. Right, so today what happened is that first thing, we looked at the market and the market had rallied overnight. One of the members in the chat room asked, why the rally? And I looked at it and I thought, well, the rally is a rally. It tells us only one thing. The market went up. And it went up, and that's all we know. Market has been trending, the buyers have been coming, and yesterday there was ECB press conference and the market liked it. Probably they liked it because the market has been going up. If you look at the daily chart, there's a candle on the 15th of May which told the story. It is a reversal candle. It was a fake out of the range. Market started going up after that, and that is what it is. But we trade the London session in the first an hour or two. All we look for is one or two small trades that gives us 2-3% profit, and that is what we do at the London Open. So I'm going to show you very quickly how we did that and how easy it was and how anyone can do that. Okay, so first I'm going to show you my MT4 charts, and this is how I look at my charts at the London Open. So on the left I have the M5 chart, on the right I have the M1 chart. Now I have dragged it to the point where it looked like the way it was at the London Open. So this line is the London Open. And that's the most important thing. So when one of the members in the chat room looked at the chart and there was a rally, he was kind of confused. Why did it move before the London Open? And the market is what it is. It does that. It can move overnight as well. But it tells us only one thing. The market is going up. And so we should pursue the trend. But if you look at it, the market had kind of pulled down a little bit here and it was going down here. But the purple came around here and it saved the day. So as you can see, we have a strong move up and a down. So this is London Open, and I am thinking, I was a little bit confused whether I should be looking for more longs or not. But as the market went forward, it cleared itself. And so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use my TradingView platform, which is a very good charting software. I am giving away this AIMS box and the purple and AIMS Gator and the AIMS Wave indicator for free. It is still available. Let me remind you, it's not going to be available for very long. So if you still haven't got it, send me a request and we will give it to you at least free for a year. And so let's go to TradingView platform and look at it. The reason I want to use the TradingView platform is that it has a replay function, which I'm going to go through. Okay, so this is the DAX 30 or the German 30 on TradingView platform. I'm using the replay function, the bar replay function. This is a very good way of learning. If you look at the charts and you see the setup, now you might have noticed if you're new to trading, you probably don't know this, but if you have been trading for a little while, you will know that market looks beautiful when your setup has already happened and the trade has been completed. But the most important thing for a trader is to know what a setup looks like at the time of the entry, and often at the setup at the time of the entry is quite different to the completed picture, which people post around the world, and you look at the trades and there are trade arrows and it looks beautiful. But when you try to do it, it's very difficult. So in this video, I'm also going to address that, and you will see that when we go step by step using the TradingView bar replay function, which is a very, very good function. So let's use that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go bar by bar. This is the M1 chart, and I'm going to show you just 5 minutes before the London Open. So I'm looking at the chart, I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at the M5 chart as you saw before. And I'm thinking, okay, so all I have to do now is to wait for a situation where I have a setup to go long. So as you know, I trade setup 1, which is I wait for a peak like this on the AO, and then price goes sideways, creates a box, and the gator stays inside the box. In this occasion, it did not do that properly. In this occasion, it did, but purple was too close. So I'm looking for a situation like, but at the same time, like I said, one is not always clear. So let's go forward. 1 minute later, it comes and does that. So now I have just about 2 minutes left, and I'm thinking, okay, let's see how the market opens. I don't have any setup right now to actually put a pending order before the London Open, before they ring the bell, before they open the exchange. or whatever they do. It's a digital one. There is probably no ring in there. Let's look at the next candle. In the next candle, as you can see now, the London Open is going to strike the very next moment, and something interesting happens. So the first candle is kind of hits the purple, goes down, but it is not a clear candle. It is a confusion candle. So I'm still not sure. What I do is that I write in the chat room that there is confusion or there is no trade. This very next candle created what I call the Apple setup. It was clearly indicating that the market was going up, but there's a trick that really helped me today, and that was the hourly chart. So if I go to the hourly chart, this is that candle, this is the completed candle. So what I will show you is that when I looked at the market, and if you look at my other videos, how to trade the DAX at the London Open, you will know that I quickly go to the hourly chart, and if I see certain levels, the AIMS box levels, I mark them. So I had marked this level as a resistance that might have turned into a support. So if you look at this candle, this is the Frankfurt Open candle. It had bounced against it. So now let's go back to the M1 chart. So as we come to the M1 chart, as you can see, because I saw these levels, because I saw this blue line, which is the box high levels or the hourly chart, I also saw in the M1 that during the Frankfurt session, it has bounced against it, and the price went up. So now it came back to it on the first or the second minute of the London Open. It bounced against it. I had a very clear indication to say, you know what, I can go buy here and have my stop loss here. But it started going sideways, and it has now created a box around this time. Now I'm thinking, okay, if it sets up, if the gator sleeps, I probably go long. But I'm also thinking of going short. So when this candle happens, I'm thinking, okay, maybe the market had enough. If you look at the hourly chart, it had gone up quite a lot, and on the daily as well. So maybe today's the day that it reverses. That's also kind of a thought that's going through my head. If that is the case, I probably will go long below this, because it's also a support and resistance pivot zone. I might go below this level. Then this candle happens, nothing important. It is pause candle. I'm thinking, okay, the market is confused. We are not getting really strong buy or sell orders. So let's wait what happens. Around this time, I tell my friends in the chat room that we're going to look for a clear indication what is going on in the market. So when the market does kind of a few candles like this, now I'm getting convinced that the market is going sideways, and any breakout is going to be phenomenal. So I wrote in the chat room saying a breakout is available above this, but remember that you will be among the trend setters, which means it's not really a clear setup one, but it's a breakout trade for the London session. And as you can see here, then that very next moment it moves. So if you did not take this trade and you had this analysis behind you, as soon as this candle printed, if you didn't have an order before, you could have then market ordered it here and put your stop loss here. It didn't take much longer than that. One of the best outcomes for daily trades is for the M1 trade is that when the market breaks a range, it does it so quickly and it does not look back. Those are the trades we're after. It goes further, and as soon as this happens, my stop loss is at break even. So I had a pending order here. I will show you my MT4 charts how it happened here, and then as soon as this happened, I added another one because now I was convinced it was going, and then it went up. After this, stop loss is at break even, and all I have to do is take profit. So it goes up. Now I'm trailing candles around this time, and now candle will be trailed, or I will take profit. You can take profit from one or two. If you have one position, you can take half of because it's going strong, so take half of the profit on one of your entry and then start trailing your candle. And then the market goes further up. This is where it hit my second target. I will show you in a bit. And then after that, it was done. So if you look at it, this is the London Open, and this is where it was all done within 15 minutes. And this got me 142 pips. Now let's go to the MT4 chart so I can show you what trade I took. Okay, so this is the MT4 chart. As you can see, it's quite different to the trading view, and this is the chart that I use. If you would like to access this, then you can join us and become a member. You will also get extra indicators, which is the AIMS, the Hunt indicators, apart from obviously the trading course, where I teach you step by step how to create your trading plan and how to understand setup one and how to progress. And the most important thing is to incorporate discipline training into your trading plan. that is a comprehensive course and you will love it. So this is what happens. So we have a blue dot here. We have a setup 0 setting up because purple is inside. We have a strong 3 up and a sideways 4. On the hourly chart, the trend is up. On the M5, the trend is up. All you need to do is to put a pending order and take a trade there. And as you can see now, I will just show it to you straight away. This was the first trade that I took based on a pending order. Stop loss was about 15 for this. And then as soon as it moved up, as I showed you on the TradingView platform, as soon as the candle closed, it was clear to me that this trend was moving. So I added on my other positions to complete my risk. And these were 2 positions here. So total 3 positions. I risked as a whole 1%. So around here, I took the executive decision of taking 2 trades out. So that would be two-thirds of my positions were out. And then because I had an automatic target point set up, the next one was hit in the next few minutes. My idea really was to actually let it run. But if I did that, because I was trailing the candles, this candle would have taken me out. Or if I was trailing it using the green line, then I would have exited here. And if I had chosen to actually, and sometimes I do that, somebody asked me if I have runners, sometimes I do. So when I see the market is moving very strong, I would close half or 2/3 and then let the rest be trailed by the box. If I did that, then I would have got 100 points on this one position. So what happened here is that I got 62 from one position, 42 from the other one, and 38 from the third one. So it was around 37 or 38-ish. So I'm just rounding it. So it comes to around 142 pips. Now 142 could be £14 if you just risked 0.1 per point. It could be £142. It could be £1,400. It could be even £14,000, depending on what is the overall size of your account. So if your account was, let's say, 10,000, you could easily have made about $200 to $300, even 500 on this, depending on how much you risked. This happens very often. Anybody can trade it. All you have to do is trade 1 to 2 hours max on in the morning. And I would never sit more than 2 hours. In fact, if I get a trade like this, in the first 15 minutes, I don't look at the charts again. So as you can see, I'm making video. It's 10 a.m. right now in the UK. I've made this trade ages ago, 1 hour, 45 minutes ago, more than that. And after that, I just started making this video. So you can do it. Anybody can do it. And if you would like to learn, you can join us in the chat room and you'll see how we trade it every day. Thank you very much for watching this video, for staying all this long. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. And remember also that the AIMS box indicator is still available to be added or given to you for free and on your TradingView platform. If you like that, everyone likes TradingView platform these days. If you want, you can get these indicators for that, and it's a limited time offer. We might stop sharing it. More than 100 people have taken it so far. I'm very happy about that. So do that and see you in the next video.